Hello, this is Matt Dressel with the Independent Financial Solutions Group, and I am coming to you today to share some great information about how to avoid fraud and identity theft. Let's be honest, the scammers are out there, and all they got to do is get a little bit of information about you, whether it be your name, your birth date, your credit card numbers, anything. It can have a far-reaching impact on your financial life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a little bit of information from you, give you some tips about how to avoid and protect yourself from these scammers. I'm going to ask you to sort of forgive me here. I am going to actually read this information. A little hard to memorize these details, but here's some tips for avoiding fraud. First, don't buy from an unfamiliar company. You should always review the written material about an offer or a charity. Before you give money to a charity or make an investment, find out what percentage of the money is paid in commissions and what percentage actually goes to the charity or investment. GuideStar and Charity Navigator offer this information online. Also, don't pay in advance for services. Pay for services only after they're delivered, especially if you see some of these fly-by-night landscapers, lawn cutters, painters. We have that problem down here in the North Carolina coast. Take your time making a decision. Legitimate companies won't pressure you to make a snap decision. You never respond to an offer you don't understand thoroughly. In my business, I see this a lot of times. People will just grab hold of everything that comes their way, and especially if they have issues with debt right now. If you have information about a fraud, report it to state, local, federal law enforcement agencies, and do it immediately. Do not waste time on it. Go right to your local cops. Now, when it comes down to identity theft, here's some tips to avoid that, because again, you don't want to have your good name raked through the mud. Here's some things you can do. Now, we all love to go to the bank. We all love to use the ATM machines, but you never throw away your ATM's receipts and your credit statements, credit cards, bank statements that are in a usable form. Get yourself a shredder. You can get them at Walmart pretty cheap. You never give your credit card number over the telephone unless you make the call. This is a big one. You reconcile your bank accounts monthly. You notify your bank of discrepancies immediately. My advice, go online several times a week and check your activity. That's even better. Keep a list of telephone numbers to call to report the loss of your wallet, credit cards, etc. This happens a lot. Report unauthorized financial transactions to your bank, credit card, and the police as soon as possible. Get it done. You don't want to be stuck with that bill. Review a copy of your credit report at least once a year. Remember, you're entitled to one free report annually. Notify that credit bureau in writing of any questionable entries and follow through until they are explained or removed. Once you actually send, something in writing to the credit bureau there, challenging something on that report, they have 30 days to take care of it. Make sure you can also visit the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center. Their website is www.ic3.gov/prevention tips. Or you can also go to the Federal Trade Commission's Privacy and Identity web page. It's www.consumer.ftc.gov/privacy/identity. For additional information. I'm sorry, that should be -identity for additional information. I hope these tips help you. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact me. Numbers at 252-515-0242. You can also get me at matthewdressel.ifsg@gmail.com, or hit us up here on Hangouts. Just remember one thing, your finances are very important to you. You don't need to be scammed, and you definitely need to protect your identity. I hope you have a great day and take care of yourself.